for another video. We're rolling. Yes, honey, we are rolling. Good morning and good morning and good morning. Happy Wednesday, honey. It's hump day. We're getting closer to the weekend, honey. We got a holiday coming up, Labor Day. Yes, Lord. And I'm going to be off that day, Lord. I need to be off too, child, because listen, I need a break. You hear me? And then that same week, honey, on the 3rd, is going to be my son's birthday, honey. He's going to be turning 9. 9, honey. Lord, my child is getting bigger and growner, y'all. I ain't ready. My child is already asking for like a damn iPhone, and he think he grown now. He want a damn iPhone and all this other stuff. I'm like, sir, I don't know about an iPhone at 9. I just don't. I'm one of them old school mamas. Y'all know that. I said, you got to be a little bit older, honey, to get that iPhone. All right? But we'll see about it. But his birthday, honey, is coming up on the 3rd. Next week, honey. I think next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday. So I'm gonna be celebrating that. I think we're gonna celebrate him all weekend though, since they're gonna be out of school on Monday as well. I'm off on Monday, so we may just like all weekend just like do like a little wraparound, child, and celebrate his birthday all damn weekend. He already knows what he wants to do. He wants to have a theme park birthday party, so I think that's what we're gonna do, child. He gonna be all in mom and daddy pockets, which is all right. That's my baby. Whatever he want, honey, you can get whatever you like. He gonna get whatever the hell he want, because he do what he's supposed to do. All right, I'm that type of mama. You make good grades and do what you're supposed to do, I got you. So that's what we're going to be doing. Thank you all for being here. I see y'all coming in. Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah, I'm about to have a 9-year-old, y'all. Lord. So, yes, honey. Let's get on to the show, though. I hope you guys had a chance to check out our videos from yesterday, Car Chronicles, as well as our pop-in. If you did not get to check those out, you can do that after this video, okay? If you don't have anything else to do, or if you have something to do, just watch my videos, okay? Nah. Anyway, but thank y'all for being here. Nevertheless, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? All right, we got some good topics for you guys, so let's get into it. All right, celebrity news is first, and that's where we'll begin. Hopefully, you guys got your coffee and your tea, and you're getting or got where you need to be. All right, so shout out to Melody's son, honey, Lil Tank. Now, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you may have seen this morning I posted a flyer that was made, I think, by Melody and her team, where Lil Tank, honey, is running for student council president, okay, at his school. And of course, y'all know anything that Melody is going to be involved in is going to be very, very much so done well. So the flyer looks really nice, y'all. Tank is sitting there with his little suit on. He bent over like in a little pose, and he's looking into the camera. I said, look at these kids, how fast they've grown up. Tank looked like a little teenager sitting up there. I said, Lord, please don't let Destiny be trying to holler at this boy. Now, let me stop. Because y'all know she be trying to date all the cast sons or whatever. But Tank is looking grown in that picture. I said, Lord, please do not let Destiny Child be trying to be up and date Tank. But anyway, but Mel, like I said, she hired a graphic designer, honey, to put together a nice flyer for Tank. So shout out to Tank, honey, for running for student council president at his school, child. I said, Lord, look at him. He looks so handsome sitting up there. I remember those kids, y'all, being on the show, being like small kids. So to see them now all grown up and tall, like Mariah is taller than Mel. I think Tank is almost taller than Mel, too. And y'all know Mel's got some height on her. So her kids are growing up. Even Sugar Mama, I was surprised to see the last recent picture of Sugar Mama and how fast she's grown up as well. Those kids are getting so big, y'all. My gosh. But shout out to Tank, y'all. He looks so grown up. Mel is doing an awesome job with those kids. I can't really say you yet, Martell. I don't know yet about you. But Mel, thank you, girl, for being a great parent and doing your good work up over there. Yes, child. Y'all laughing about Destiny. Yes, child. Would Destiny see that fly, girl? Lord, Destiny gonna be over there trying to call Tank on his phone, child. She gonna be calling on his cell phone late night when she need his love. She's calling on his cell phone. She gonna be on that bullshit, child. Y'all pray for Tank, honey. Lord, y'all pray for Tank. The Destiny stay away, Lord. Okay. All right, let's move on. That's a little messy. Y'all know I'm messy. Okay, I'm messy. All right. Do I take it back on my Dr. Heavenly bullshit? Hell no. Okay. All right, so a Miami jeweler cites RICO violations in a $4 million lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather Jr., y'all. Ooh, child. And rapper Tiger, y'all know who Tiger is, okay? He was dating Kylie Jenner at one point, okay? When she was a teenager and he was a grown man, his nasty ass. He's also named in this lawsuit for some unpaid Rolexes that he pretty much up and swiped and didn't pay for, okay? Yeah, so they out here fake flexing, child. Y'all know Floyd Mayweather said he out here with the money team. He said he don't leave the house, honey, without having at least $1 million in his duffel bag. Well, baby, you need to go on and take that on down there to the jewelers because they are suing your ass for $4 million, all right? Yes, child, you need to put about $3 more million in that duffel bag and go down there and pay them people because they are suing your ass. Let's get into it. So a Miami jeweler filed a federal lawsuit against retired boxer Floyd Mayweather, you guys, accusing him of owing nearly $4 million for luxury watches and diamonds purchased in 2021. Now, it says that Leonard, Sulamar, and which is the owner of the jewelry company, you guys, he's including some very serious allegations against Floyd and against rapper Tiger, y'all. I said, ooh, not Floyd Mayweather, who's always out here bragging now. Now, I know they say he can't read, but did you read that price of this damn jewelry that they were trying to tell you to, how much it costs when your ass is out here trying to buy it? Was you able to read them numbers? I hope you can read this lawsuit because, baby, it's going to be serious. Now, they said that under the racketeer influence and corrupt organization breach of contract, honey, that is called RICO, civil theft against Floyd Mayweather and his company, the Money Team, child. Now, they said that the lawsuit was filed on August 23rd in Miami federal court. And Mayweather failed to pay several high-end items, okay, several high-end items. And Tiger, honey, is also named for some expensive Rolex watches, honey, that he duped the jeweler for as well. So they are suing them for that. Okay, that's theft. If you go up in there and say, hey, I'm good for it. I'm Floyd Mayweather or I'm Tiger. I'm good for it, like a promise to pay and you don't pay it. That's theft. That's the same shit that Sean Kingston and his mama was out here doing. So if you don't think that they ass going to jail, you don't think you will go to jail if you don't up and pay these people? Floyd, you should have it. You just had a recent fight and you won. So I think you need to go and run them their money, okay? You need to grease, like the old people say, honey, you need to be greasing their palm down there at the jewelry place for your ass be locked the hell up. All right, for real. You can go and get them reading skills while you in jail. R. Kelly Jr. with your non-reading ass. You're always bragging about money this and money that, but nigga can't read a damn children's book if you put it in front of him. You a literate, rich mother sucker. Get your ass down there and pay your bills, all right? I cannot stand people that's like that. Destiny, while we were talking about you like that too. Martell, pay y'all damn bills. Damn. They out here fake flexing. It's the fake flex for me. All right, moving on, honey. Susan Smith, y'all remember her? White lady, honey, that up and drowned her kids over a fucking man. She's another hot mess one. All right. She unalived her kids, child, back in 1994. I remember when this story took place. After driving them in a river, y'all. Y'all remember that? And blaming it on the black man. Y'all remember that whole story? Just in case your spaceship landed today, honey. That's what had happened with that white lady. She is up for parole, guys. Since 1994. She's supposed to be getting life. They gave her life with parole, so she is up for parole. Let's talk about it. Susan Smith, lead prosecutor, is also battling to keep her locked the hell up for unaliving her 2 young sons. She should be locked up and stay her ass in there. Because she lied and she did all of this for a man who told her he didn't want to have no kids. So if you got 2 boys, that means you didn't fit the description, bitch. So why up and unalive your kids to be with a man to satisfy him because of something he didn't want? If he say he don't want no kids and you with him, that means you ain't the one. You don't unalive your kids to be able to fit the description, bitch. Like, what is that? Anywho, Tommy Pope, honey. Tommy Pope, which is the former solicitor for the South Carolina 16th District Judicial Circuit, says that he is joining forces with Kevin Brackett, which is the current solicitor, to keep Susan Smith, honey, behind bars. Now, Susan Smith's first parole hearing is set for November the 4th. Okay, that's quickly approaching. I don't think she should get out because that's some bullshit. And then you turn around and say it made up this crazy story about a black man, like carjacking her, I think she was saying, and took her car and unalived her kids, and this damn kids was unalived in the car. They were still strapped in the damn car seat and everything over a damn man. I was so damn mad when I heard that shit. Now they said that the prosecutor says that her actions require her consequences. Hold on. It says the prosecutor says that actions require consequences, and that Susan's decision, honey, to drown her young kids to stay with a man who didn't want kids was an extreme example of selfishness. I agree with that. That's very selfish. You put your needs before your kids. You never do that shit over no man, especially. That's what she did. Now, the prosecutor is pushing to keep Susan, like I said, locked up for life, which he believes is what the jury initially wanted in the first place, okay? That says that Susan Smith, of course, feels that she served her time, you guys, in prison and wants a shot at life, and that she is begging her ex, Mr. David Smith, child, not to oppose her release, but he wants her to remain in prison. So he's agreeing with the judges and everybody else on the fact that her ass needs to stay up in prison. She is saying that she thinks that she served her time and that she wants to have a shot at life. Well, what about your kids? What about your 2 boys? Do they have a shot at life? They do not. So you should sit your ass in prison and rot for the rest of your life for a effed up decision that you made, and then it could have been some random black man that got arrested because you made up a lie saying that a black man stole your car and kidnapped your kids and unalived your kids. Whole time it was your ass. Whole time it was your ass. And we talked yesterday about a white lady who was out here, honey, with her nasty ass, sleeping with the neighbors. Y'all remember, with the 2 men, and took her ass up over there. She was already sleeping with one man, one of the friends, and then she wound up having this threesome, guys, with the 2 black men, and then turned around and said that they R-worded her. They asked them, been locked up, almost lost everything behind this biatch, this snow bunny. Y'all better leave these damn snow bunnies alone. Why do people be lying and trying to get people locked up? But thankfully, they found out that her ass did this to her sons, locked her ass up, and now she is up for this damn parole, and she is begging anybody and everybody, honey, to speak up for her so she can get out, because she want to have a chance at life. And I don't think she should get out. I'm sorry. Maybe that sounds selfish, whatever. My condolences and my heart go out to the kids who are no longer here to speak for themselves and to even have a life. So it's very selfish, once again, Susan, for your ass to be out here begging somebody to let you out when your kids are no longer here to be able to live a thriving life. Cute little kids too. I looked at the pictures. For those of you that want to read the story in its entirety, you can go over to TMZ, because that's where I actually saw it. So she is up for parole. She looks a lot different too, because of course since 1994 she ain't gonna look the same as she did back in 1994. But yeah, go on over to TMZ if you want to read it in its entirety, because it's over there. And her kids was so cute. I said, Lord, how do you look at those cute little faces and leave your kids in the car like that and drive them into a fucking river and sit there and watch them drown? That shit is beyond crazy. Over a fucking man who probably don't even think about your ass right now. He probably didn't even have no good penis either. Now that I think about the shit, you did all that for a no good sorry ass nigga. He probably didn't have no fucking job either. Them be the ones, sorry ass mothers out here to be capping and so much for a man over your children. Don't do that, because your children gonna always be there. Men come and go, but your kids will be there. Those be the ones gonna take care of your ass when you get old in a damn nursing home, and when you mistreat them. And I said it before, them same kids gonna feed your ass peanuts when you get in the damn nursing home and you ain't got no damn teeth and your gums gonna be bleeding. All right, that's what's gonna happen to your ass. Pistachio nuts and them hoes is hard. Feed your ass pistachio nuts in the damn nursing home with no damn teeth. All right, have your ass cracking pecans up in that bitch with no teeth. Because you mistreated them as children. So you better do your kids right, or you're going to wind up with kids that ain't going to give a damn about you. Speaking of kids that don't give a damn about their mama, let's talk about Simone Biles, because we got an update on her. Yes, God, we do. Who you blowing at? Because ain't nobody in front of you. All right, that's that fake road rage I be talking about. Ain't shit in front of him and he blowing. Fake road rage on the streets out here, Lord, okay? Simone Biles has filed a restraining order against her mother, as well as that stupid ass sister that went on live, honey, to try to up and blast and embarrass her for not having a relationship with them. We talked about this. I did a story on this for Car Chronicles. Simone Biles has had enough. Y'all remember we did the live on my pop-in video where we showed her sister that had this damn head wrap on, child. She dressed in her bedclothes. Then got her ass on Instagram and made a live video talking about Simone Biles' mama is a good woman, child, and she was going through some stuff at the time. What is he going through? She was going through some things at the time, and at the time she couldn't be a good mother, but now she wants to be a good mother, and she wants to have a relationship with Simone Biles. Well, Simone said, you know what, damn it, enough is a damn enough. She done went on down there to the courthouse, and she done filed a restraining order against that sister so she can keep her name out her mother sucking mouth and her mama. She don't want her mama nowhere near her ass, obviously. Her mama said, you know, it's up to her to reach out to me, and we talked about this before. I said, no, it's your responsibility as her mother to reach out to her. And why you want to reach out to her now after all these damn years? Okay? For real, for real. She put her mama... the sister put Simone on blast. I was like, I felt like that was very irresponsible of you, because it's up to her. You hurt her. You were not present in her life. So if and when she's ready to reconnect and have a relationship, then that's, I mean, respect that. Respect. You can't make somebody allow you to be in their life. That's kind of what they were trying to do. Shame her into saying, oh, you ain't trying to have a relationship with your mom. Well, you know why? Her mom was on drugs the majority of her life. Her mother gave her up at 2 years old. And she ain't trying to hear that shit. So, yeah. But anywho and anyway, so like I said, Simone's sister, y'all know, like I said, she took to social media and tried to shame her. But Simone has now since filed a restraining order against her mother and that sister. Simone is one of 8 children. She does have 7 other siblings, all right? And I think the sister said that she did have a relationship with like 2 of her siblings. But yeah, she ain't trying to see it for that one that went Instagram live, honey, and tried to talk shit about her, and she damn sure not seeing it for the mama. Maybe just for right now. Maybe it's too much right now. Maybe she's still processing it, and she just don't want to have a relationship right now. Maybe she'll drop the restraining order later on and say, hey, mom, let's go sit down and have a lunch and let's have a conversation. But until she does that, I'm pretty sure she knows how to reach you. If and when she's ready, like, let her do it. Don't try to force somebody's hand when, you know, a situation like this has occurred, because that's a lot to have to deal with. You've missed a lot of years of her life. You don't even know who she is. Even though that's your daughter, you don't know who she is as a person. So that's going to take some time. It's going to take some therapy. We talked about this. It's going to take all of that. So, yeah, shout out to Simone for doing what she felt she needed to do, okay? Period. I totally agree with her. You know, respect her privacy as well as the boundaries, because there are boundaries, and she's letting y'all know when you did that live, sweetheart, you pretty much, you crossed those. And the mom, she took to social media as well to try to blast and say, hey, Simone, it's her responsibility to reach out. No, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. If you got her information, you should have reached out to her. Send her a text message. Call her. If she don't reach back, then understand that she ain't ready yet. You ain't go to social media. That just make the shit worse. If she's already feeling away, and you go to social media and blast her for the whole world, which that ain't none of our business. It ain't my business. But when you go to social media and that puts me in your business. Me and everybody else is looking at it, who really don't give a damn. I mean, really, it's content for me. I don't care, but it's content for me. So everybody is now going to give their opinions on a situation. Like the sister said, it's really none of y'all business. Y'all don't understand. Well, you're trying to make us understand, because you brought your ass on social media to blast and put her business and put your business out there. So don't tell people to stay out of it and mind their business when you get on social media. Now it becomes my business. That's so stupid. Anyway, do y'all agree with that? Am I being too harsh on that? I mean, damn. People need to understand. If you don't want people in your business, don't put it on social media. If you don't want people talking about your ass, don't be posting shit on social media about you and your business. I post the least amount of shit about me personally. I post what I want. I share what I want to share, and what I don't, you will never know. I promise you. Because people are crazy on social media, and everybody will have an opinion, and then I can't feel a way about it because I put you in my business. And other people need to realize and understand that. I said the same shit about Wanda. You don't want people having an opinion about you, and when you go live, stop going live. Stop telling your business. Stop talking shit, and then when somebody, you know, want to share the live or talk about it, then you mad about the shit. You posted it. Whatever you post is fair game. Unless you make your page private. I mean, damn. And then it's still fair game, because those people that are on your page and they still see your stuff that you post, they can share that and or screenshot that shit and share it somewhere else. So then your secret is still not safe. It's so simple. Don't post your shit if you don't want people to know and or talk about it. All right. Period. Moving on, child. Stormy, honey. Stormy took some time out of her schedule, child, to throw some subliminal shade. I'm going to say it's towards Kyle. All right. Her former employee, who is now suing her ass for millions of dollars, who actually helped her get Canvas Beauty off the damn ground. All right. Let's get into it. Stormy says in a new post that she posted on her Facebook channel, she says that I'm officially 31 days away from my biggest live ever on TikTok. She says, because of the work that I've done, okay, she mentioned Kyle nowhere. Because of the work that I've done and I'm currently doing on TikTok, she says that it's paving the way for so many creator brands to thrive. She says that I'm proud of the tables that I've created. And she says, and the train just keeps on rolling. I said, oh, okay. Kyle, do you hear that? Kyle, if you watching my channel, you might take notes of that, all right? Because she mentioned you nowhere in there. She says, I mean, yeah, you did start it, but he pretty much got that train rolling for you. Your train, baby, was parked at the station when he met your ass. Understand that? According to Kyle, your ass wasn't doing a damn thing. You was damn near bank. I think she said she had to file for bankruptcy or something. You were in the red, girl. When Kyle met your ass, Kyle left his own business to come and help your business thrive and put you in the millions to where you could be out here getting your face chopped and screwed, getting your breasts done, getting everything else that you got done, out here buying all these new cars and renting yachts and just spending. You spending your money and you spending his. He gonna get it on the back end though. Don't worry about it, girl. Yeah, he gonna get it on the back end with this lawsuit. I really feel that in my bones. All right. But Stormy, and Stormy's problem is Stormy like to flex and talk too much. All right. When you got this kind of shit on you, when you got this kind of lawsuit on you, because y'all know she did go down, honey, to the Huntsville police, not police department, but the Huntsville courts down there to file conjunction against Kyle. Kyle went to the federal courts, child. Kyle was like, fuck that. I'm going to federal court on your ass. All right. Kyle, and he got some very high-powered attorneys, so he's coming full-fledged and full speed ahead on Stormy's ass in this damn lawsuit because she owes him a lot of money. And if you you just announced in 31 days your biggest TikTok is getting ready to drop, well, Kyle is 30% owner of this business now. So whatever residuals you make from this damn TikTok, just know you better put his shit aside because you're going to owe it. I don't know why you feel like you could just fire a person and every contract and or agreement that you had with this person just magically disappears. Like voila. Like, no, girl. That's not how a contract is. A contract is a contract. All right. And obviously he has his paperwork together. Obviously he has text messages and conversations where you have agreed upon these contracts and this 30% and all this other stuff. So much so that you kept it from your own husband. Courtney didn't even know about this damn 30% that you agreed to pay Kyle. So I don't know if you fired Kyle so that he wouldn't be cutting into Courtney's 30% or whatever percent that you we're going to let Courtney have as well. That agrees. But what I do know is Kyle is saying you said you were going to pay him 30 and you got your TikTok live about to hit in 31 days. In 31 days, honey. In 31 days. Kyle said, honey, 31 days and not a word from you. He going to get he going to get all that coin from you when his ass go to court. All right. So you better put that money aside, honey, in 31 days. All right. Put his 30% to the side, Stormy. You'll tell your ass again because you already owe him for the last live that you did. All right. You already did another TikTok live. You ain't gave him shit. You didn't pay him when you fired him either. All right. Your ass about to be bankrupt again. I feel it in my bones, Lord. All right. But people need to stop posting and telling everything. So you ain't have to tell that. You don't think that Kyle is sitting back like Santa Claus making a list and checking that bitch twice? He about to find out. he about to find out if your ass gonna be, and you gonna find out if he gonna be naughty or nice. You'll find that out in court. All right. Kyle is sitting back like Santa Claus, baby, making a list and checking it twice. Every time Stormy hop her ass on social media bragging about what she's doing and how much money she made, he's making a list and gonna go right in court and blast her ass. And she gonna be looking surprised and or crazy and start that crying shit, talking about she don't want to be on Earth anymore. She want to be on the moon or somewhere. Y'all notice what she said before? I don't want to be on Earth anymore. I said, well, you do know we got 2 astronauts that's been out there for like 80-something days, and they trying to get their ass back, all right? They running out of food and everything. So you want to go out there and bunk up with them since you don't want to be on Earth no more? Be my guest, okay? In my Andrew Caldwell voice, who are me to judge? You, all right? Who are me to judge? They astronauts supposed to be their ass out there for 8 days. Not to change the subject too much. Their ass done been out there for almost 86 days. Okay, the sandwiches and shit flying in the air. They running out of food. They frustrated as hell. They don't know how they're gonna get back to Earth. And you want to leave Earth, and they trying to get back to Earth. You want to leave Earth. Every time something don't go right for Stormy, I want to leave Earth. I said, well, you stay right down there by the Space Center. Pull up, girl. Pull up. Pull up and load up, girl. Okay? Pull up and load up. When Black Titanic went down there to her damn her warehouse, I don't want to be on Earth anymore. I'm gonna swing by the hospital first and tell them I got this disease. And I'm going down there to the Space Center. I don't want to be on Earth anymore. Some other shit happened. She did this long post and she was right back to she don't want to be on Earth. I ain't never seen nobody who don't want to be on Earth who want to be on Earth. That shit is wild. That is, like they say, weird work, honey. That is weird. That is so weird. But go off, child. Let me know when you get up there to Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, girl. It's a whole bunch of them galaxies up there where you can go on up there, child, and hide out for a while. You might want to go on up there with after Kyle done filed this damn lawsuit. Girl, you might want to leave Earth. Okay? With the amount of money that you owe Kyle, bitch, I wouldn't be on Earth after I find out how much that damn lawsuit gonna be. But Godspeed to you, girl. And emphasis on the speed, okay? Pew. Goodbye. Moving on, child. Moving on, child. 2 people, at least 2, honey, are unalived, and 1 injured after a tire explodes in maintenance near the Atlanta airport. Okay, now they said the sources report that a tire on the plane exploded while it was being removed, you guys, unaliving 2 Delta employees and injuring a contractor at the Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. This happened on yesterday, you guys. I said, oh my, that's crazy. Somebody found about to sue somebody. Delta, y'all about to come up off a point, okay? Now, this says that the Federal Aviation Administration says that they are aware of the incident. I'm sure they are. Or you going to be aware of that damn lawsuit, too. And they are in communication with Delta, and an investigation is being done on this particular incident, okay? So, somebody about to get sued. Y'all know how that shit works. Y'all already, I see it coming, child. I see it coming. That family is going to sue. Yes, they will, honey. They about to get a nice check. Because Delta is Delta, honey. Delta got some money. That's who I fly, honey. Delta. Y'all don't bankrupt them too much because I want to fly with them again, okay? Yes, I do. Because I don't fly Soul Plane and all them other places, child. They do too much. They be... I ain't got time for that. But let's move on, child. So prayers and condolences, honey, to those that were lost over the Hartsfield International Airport, honey. Oh, Lord. All right, so Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige says that she believes that all men cheat. See, you can't go into it like that. All men do not cheat. It's the ones that you keep choosing. Your pickings, honey, it's your pickings. You keep picking the same type of individual. So you cannot put a post out there to say all men cheat. No, all men do not cheat, girl. They do not. She goes on to say that I've never met a man who only has one woman. Again, that's the type that you keep choosing. All right, it's the type that you keep choosing. That stupid ass fool you married, Ken Do Isaac, he done got you with them damn eyes. Y'all know he had them pretty brown eyes, child. You know that I see you, like the song say. You done let him get you with them damn eyes, and this nigga was trash. Trash. He tried to bankrupt her. She was paying his ass alimony, and he was asking for more money. I said, see, it's the niggas that you choosing, girl. All right. Now, yeah, y'all remember Ken Do, child. She got rid of his ass finally, child. Oh, Lord. But it sounds like it may be trouble in paradise for Mary J. Blige, because y'all know a few months ago she announced that she had a new man, all right? She announced that she had a new man and that she was very, very happy. So I don't know if she's subliminally trying to announce that her relationship might be going through some struggles or whatever. To say she ain't met no man that's faithful to her and that has one woman and that all men cheat. Is this man stepping out on you as well? Like, what is going on with Mary, girl? What is going on with Mary? Y'all know that Mary used to also date Puffy or Biggie, or not Biggie, but Puffy. P. Diddy, child. Y'all know he only got 100 names, all right? Let's call him P. Diddy's. Maybe y'all know him as that. She used to date him. She was also pregnant by him. Did y'all know that? She talked about how he was abusive towards her. That's what kind of broke down their relationship. And he also owed her a lot of money that he refused to pay her. So that's what was the breakdown in their relationship and or working relationship. And I always say, don't be messing around with people that you work with anyway. That's going to always end bad. But it's the guys that you keep picking, baby. It's the guys you keep picking. But she's been dating this new guy for some months now. And so it sounded like she may be having some some issues in her relationship, and this is a fairly new relationship, okay? I don't know what Mary is going through, honey, but maybe you should just date Mary. Just don't get married again. Some people are not marriage material, Destiny. Some people are not marriage material. Some people just need to just date. Marriage not for everybody, okay? She tried the marriage thing and it didn't work. I think she made another post at somewhere else that I was reading where she said she's never ever going to get married again. So it's sad that you've only been married one time and this person was such a sucky husband to the point to where you made up your mind that never again in life will you ever walk down the aisle and or be married again. She don't want to be married because she felt like this person was trying to take everything that she worked for, like take her houses and everything that she accumulated before meeting his ass, and he felt like he was entitled to it because he was married to her, when he's the one that stepped out and was cheating with their very close friend. And I think it was like Mary's assistant or somebody he was messing around with, and the assistant was trying to say that Mary was doing threesomes with them, and I was like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But yeah, it got real messy real quick. But Mary, baby, you might want to maybe fall back on this. If your man is cheating on you, girl, let his ass go, because obviously he is trash. And maybe work on yourself. Maybe go through some therapy and ask your therapist, why do you keep encountering these same individuals, these same type of men? Because there are some good men out there. The pickings are slim now. And some broke wrist ponies too you got to watch out for. But there's some good men out there. You just got to, you got to sift through the mess, honey. You got to sift through the mess. And you got to find them, pray and ask the Lord to send them to you, because he did say when a man, honey, find a wife, or find a wife, is find a good thing. So let him find you. Work on yourself. We talk about it all the time over here. While you're working on yourself, he is preparing to find you. All right. And when he finds you, then hopefully you have your stuff together and the two of you can, ride off into the sunset and do what you got to do. But do not be taking no baggage, honey. Do not be taking no baggage into another situation, because it's going to end very badly. It's not fair to the other person who just wants to love you to have to deal with all the mess that you're going through because you refuse to work on yourself and get therapy. But there's some good men out there. You just have to be patient, work on yourself, and pray and ask God to show you rather that person that's meant for you. And when you get him, respect it and treat that person as you would want them to treat you. Love that person. Whatever you give out is what you get back. And watch for red signs and don't ignore them, because they're everywhere, okay? Watch for those red flags, baby. Watch for those red flags. All right, let's move on. There's more. There is more. All right, so an Atlanta police officer, guys, has been arrested after he offered $200 to a 14-year-old boy for sex. What is going on with these police officers? We keep hearing about these police officers. We keep hearing about these councilmen and councilwomen out here messing with children. What is going on? Like, damn. So a former Atlanta police officer was arrested, child, and charged over this past weekend after investigators say that he offered $200 to a 14-year-old boy to perform a sex act on him. Now, they said on Saturday, honey, that authorities arrested Benjamin Hobson, who is 34 years old, and booked him into the Richmond County Jail. They're saying in Augusta. They're saying he's from Atlanta, but the post says Augusta, which is weird. That's not even the same place. Anywho, on one count of enticing a child for indecent purposes, okay? So Hobson is held without bond. You a police officer. What are you offering $200? And he knew what he was doing. $200 to a 14-year-old is like $1,000. He knew what he was doing when he offered that $200, okay? That sounds like somebody else. When they said that Chris Fletcher, honey, from Marriage Huntsville, allegedly, the little young girl that he was messing around with when he was cheating on Nell Fletcher, he was giving her money too. These older men be knowing what they be doing, messing with these little young people. They know they can lure them and woo them with money to do whatever they want them to do. That's what he was saying, that Chris Fletcher, honey, was giving that young girl some money up over there. And now this damn police officer is enticing a minor by offering $200 to do some very egregious, nasty shit to him as well. So thank God they locked his ass up and he does not have a bond, and I hope his ass don't never get out, because that's nasty. Your job is to protect and serve. But I don't know what the hell you serving. You trying to get served. But yeah, your ass is in jail now, and I hope you stay right there, you nasty bastard. Moving on. Marquez, honey, Marquez from Love and Marriage Huntsville announced on IG, honey, that he has a son who just turned a year old. Now, we knew he had a 5-year-old. I told y'all he had a 5-year-old daughter. Now, y'all know him and Trish is still married. So what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What's going on? How your son just turned 1 You got another son. His son he has with Trisha is like what, almost 20, 21 or 18 or something like that. His son is older. His oldest son is almost, I want to say 18 or 21. He also has a daughter with Trisha. She's a teenager or almost a teenager. And since he and Trisha separated, if you want to call it that, because they are still married, child. And this was like, because him and Trisha's been separated and are not living together for like 5 years. And he has a 5-year-old. So that means like right on the cusp of you like, I ain't taking this shit no more. The baby was born. So that's given that maybe you was already humping around like Bobby Brown during the time that you guys were still, while you trying to call Trisha out. And I like you, Marquez, but when you do, you know, the math ain't math, is what I'm trying to say. You got a 5-year-old, just getting ready to be 6. You and Trish said that y'all been separated for 5 years. So somewhere in there, a child was born. And now you just announced on your Instagram, Mr. Make It Happen is his Instagram page, that his son just turned a year old. So he got a 1-year-old. Go figure. What is going on here, sir? All right, now he put in the caption, the baby is cute, and the baby got eyes just like him, real cute little light skinned little cute baby child. He got them light eyes like Marquez, so he gonna be a heartbreaker, honey. He says, happy first birthday, baby boy. He says that you're growing up so fast. I can't wait until you can pass me the remote and take out the trash and also help with the dishes. So that's what he posted under the caption of the picture of his now 1-year-old son. Wow. So maybe him and Trisha ain't gonna be back together. It sounded like he's moved on. It did not say, I don't know if it's the same baby mama as the 5-year-old daughter, but yeah, he got a 1-year-old, y'all, in addition to a 5-year-old child. So that's it, and that's all on that. Maybe Trisha go on and file for this damn divorce, because it sounded like he is at the point of no return. He having kids outside. I mean, I don't know why he's doing all that crying on TV if you already, you know, digging somebody else out, sir. But go off. All right. We kind of talked about this before. Let me get some water. This air drying out my damn throat. Ooh, child. All right, so we kind of talked about this topic before. There is an update on it, so I want to talk about it. All right, Red Lobster, guys, is closing 23 more locations, all right, after filing for bankruptcy. We talked about before that they filed for bankruptcy and they were closing a lot of locations. Thankfully, the one near me is still open, baby, because every now and then I like to swing up and through there. And even though I don't do bread a lot, them damn cheddar biscuits, I'm damn sure going to eat at least 2 of them hoes when I go. But ta-ra, yeah. So after a recent court filing, they're saying that closures will take effect by August 31st. That's this week, honey. Where Red Lobster, of course, like I said, filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy in Florida back in May of this year, okay? That's so sad. Red Lobster been around for a long, long time. I told y'all, if your man took you to Red Lobster, honey, you the one. Because you got to say, oh, he took me to Red Lobster, girl. Oh, I know I'm going to keep her, honey. You know he going to keep me, girl. I ain't just no jump off. Like, you were the one if he took you to Red Lobster back in the day. All right? You spend some money at Red Lobster. But they're saying that the locations set to close are in Florida, Illinois, Virginia, and I think North Carolina. Excuse me, y'all. In North Carolina. So, so far, those are the states that they've named that are going to have some more closures, and they are looking to close 23 more locations, okay? So they're trying to tighten up the budget so they can get up out of this situation, honey, okay? That's what I said. Red Lobster has already closed over 100 locations, okay, of its 530 plus restaurants that they already have, okay? So that's sad. I hope that they can spin up out of this situation, because every now and then, honey, Red Lobster still bangs like that. Red Lobster is good. But my favorite seafood place, of course, is Papa Do's. For those of you who've never been there, I don't know why you haven't been there, but that place is the bomb. It's kind of like a Cajun seafood type restaurant, and they're consistent. Every time I've been there, I gotta say, it's always been hit, and I've never had a problem with my food or my drinks. It's always good, and you get so much food. I always have a to-go box when I go. They give you free dessert. I'm talking about cheesecake this high for your birthday, and then that's what I get, the strawberry cheesecake for my birthday. But the place is so good. But Red Lobster, baby, I hope y'all figure it out, because like I said, I do still like Red Lobster, baby. I still like Red Lobster. That garlic shrimp, what is it, garlic shrimp in a little bowl with the butter, tears that up, all right? Shrimp Alfredo be good. Like, damn, I can sit here and just name off stuff on the menu that I love for Red Lobster, all right? Yeah, wow. Let's move on, though, child. Let's move on. What y'all laughing about? Yeah, at least 2 of them hoes. Baby, yes, them biscuits. What? I tell about 2 of them biscuits. I was sitting right there, honey, drinking my Arnold Palmer, because that's my drink of choice when I go out. And I need me a little glass of water to wash it down, honey, with my little lemon on the top. All right, so let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. All right, so do you guys think that a gag order is necessary and or will stop these shenanigans with Destiny harassing Sonny and Moses? We touched on this last night. I played the live where Sonny was very vocal about she may have to take it to getting a gag order against Destiny in order to stop her from continuing to like harass her on her Messy Monday show. Every Messy Monday is about Sonny and Moses, okay? In interviews, she's talking about them. She's still on this whole tirade of the 2 of them being together. Like, they're almost married, like I said, for a year. It's sad. As we all know, like I said, we saw in last night's video where Melody Cherie Honey had to take time out to go live to address Carlos. And a whole bunch of shit is going on with this show. But the point that I'm trying to, what I'm asking you guys is, do you guys think that it should get to that point to where Sonny will have to actually go legal on Destiny in order for her to actually realize that this situation is really beyond out of control now? I get it, you're on a show. I get it that part of this is your storyline, but you are taking this outside of the show and doing interviews and keeping this woman's name in your mouth. She is married to Moses. He chose her. They are going into a year of their marriage now. They are trying to have a baby. A lot of that can be stressful for her. When you're trying to conceive, you don't need to be stressed out. And maybe Destiny's doing this shit on purpose because y'all know she wanted to also conceive with Moses. But the bottom line is he chose Sonny. That is what he wanted. He out of his own mouth, he said he could not build with you, Destiny. He just couldn't. You just did not have yourself together. You weren't trying to get yourself together even after he told you the things you needed to change and or work on. You didn't care enough to do that, so he chose to move on. You have to respect that and respect the boundaries. I mean, it's sad that your ex-husband have had to take you to court numerous times. And even with that, you weren't following the rules and regulations and what was asked of you through the courts with LB. So it's giving that now you may have to possibly face another lawsuit and or another court situation. And I know you ain't got the money to keep going to court, but it's sad. Like, lay off of the situation between Sonny and Moses. This girl is saying she might have to go legal and get a gag order on Destiny to stop this harassment that she is receiving in addition to Moses. Like, you holding on to text messages for a year. It's going on to a year of talking about what this man said that he loved you. I mean, in that moment, yeah. Obviously, he don't feel that way no more if he decided to marry somebody else. So it's giving psycho vibes. It's giving a whole lot of crazy vibes. I mean, girl, you about to find yourself in a legal situation if you don't calm the fuck down and stop this mess, Destiny. I'm serious. She had her Mental Monday show, you guys. And the majority of the conversation, once again, like I said, was about Sonny and Moses. So much so till people in the comments were like saying they were tired of that shit. She blocked a lot of people on that live because they were trying to tell her right. And then she had another person in her comments that I think she made a mod. Now, one of her mods was also capping for her in the comments and talking shit and blocking people too. But I mean, people are tired of hearing about the shit. Like, at some point in time, you're going to have to adhere to what people are saying and be able to read the room, Destiny. I think that's been the issue in your entire life. With every situation that you've gone through in your life, you haven't been able to read the room in terms of your situations, and it's had you caught up. And it's like you don't give a damn and you're intentionally being an asshole in this situation. Kind of like Martell was with Mel. We talked about that before. Martell was intentionally doing shit because he felt like he could get away with it. But at some point in time, the courts get tired of seeing you like they've done with you and LB. And they're now holding you accountable. Because she does have narc tendencies. Narcs do not like to be held accountable. And Destiny, you don't either. And the fact that now you putting yourself in a situation to where Sonny is like, I'm sick of this shit. And I might have to go ahead on and file some paperwork to let her see that I'm not playing with her ass no more. Like, leave us alone. Let us live our life and figure out what you got going on. Because you got a lot, Destiny. You would think that your focus would be on what you have to be dealing with this situation with LB. You only got, what, 30, 45 days or something like that to come up with a huge amount of money. All right? You need to be figuring out how you're going to do with your son, what's going to be happening with that, getting some things in order for that, because you're going to be gone from your son for at least 45 days if you can't handle your business. So that would be where that should be where your focus is. So it's sad. So let's get into this. As we all know, like I said last night, Melody, she did take to her live to address Carlos and Heavenly's messy Mondays, you guys, about the girls' trip, where Carlos was kind of talking junk about Mel indirectly, and he was going in on Shanita for how Shanita put Tisha in her place. And he was, I didn't like the fact that she had her dinner fork and was pointing it at Tisha. And Tisha needed to be checked. I'm sorry. Tisha needed to be checked. Tisha is low-key messy. Tisha's a mean girl. Tisha do not like women. She's not a girl's girl at all. She's not. Tisha is very jealous-hearted. Tisha does little sneaky subliminal stuff. And then as soon as somebody says something to her, she like to play dumb, like she don't know what they're talking about. So Carlos, I'm not sure why you can't see through that. I know you like Tisha, and I know you always like to team up with the ops, and you like the op like you do with Martell. Oh, I love Martell. He loves himself some Martell, even though he knows he's a trash-ass nigga. Martell is trash. He's trash. Destiny is trash. Everybody that's on the bullshit on that show, that is who Carlos and Heavenly sit up there and say, oh, we love them. I love them. And that's fine. Love who you love. But hold people accountable when they're wrong. And that's all Shanita was doing, was telling Tisha, you're not a good friend. You are not a good friend. And she called her out in front of everybody, just like Tisha like to do to everybody else. So how is it you can get to call other people out and nobody could ever call you out, and you sit there looking crazy like somebody done stole your damn bike and licked all the red off your damn candy? I mean, damn. What you dish out, you should be able to take. And then Tisha wanted to put out a little subliminal message yesterday on her Instagram talking about my husband is very lucky to have me as his wife. Really? After your mama done came out and said that after somebody done blasted Marceau to say that he was in somebody's DMs, your own mama said that you don't care where he is and or what he does and how long he goes, wherever he goes, and all this other bullshit. Now all of a sudden, now you know, because she always do these subliminals. She know the people talking. Tisha hear and or see these things. So now, oh, my husband is very lucky to be with me and have me as his wife. Is that what you are? Because it's giving business marriage to me. As long as you signing them loans, as long as you're running up your credit, y'all good. Yeah, that's what it's giving. But Melody made it known that it's not cool for a producer to speak negatively about his cast members who put money into his pockets. That's true. That's true. Melody has been put in several situations that's been very much so uncouth. This lady has been crying on TV. She's even shared her very personal situation with her marriage and what's going on in her marriage. The fact that she was cheated on and her husband stepped out and had a whole baby on her. That's very embarrassing. So in order for her to keep the ratings on your show, Carlos King, up to where people would even want to watch that bullshit, this woman has had to share certain parts of her life that maybe she would want to keep private. And now she's being attacked on social media, which I think is very much so unfair. People are saying that had Melody and Martell not been on TV, that they probably would have stayed married. But because her millimeters and her fans have drugged Martell for filth and have talked about this situation, that she's decided to just, you know, divorce Martell, and it's because of her fans. No, she did that shit because she was not going to keep staying in a situation where he kept cheating on her and embarrassing her, and then you done presented this baby. I don't blame her. I don't think her being on this show has anything to do with her leaving and or deciding to end her marriage in the way that she did. So I think that's super crazy. That's super crazy to have to deal with that and live out this whole situation in front of the entire world. That's got to be embarrassing. That's got to be embarrassing. We don't see Andy Cohen sitting on no damn lives talking about his people that he employed over there on Bravo. But Carlos, you have time to do that. And I feel like that's very messy of you. I really do. I feel like that attention should be focused on why the ratings of your show is very low. I think you should be trying to figure out how you can change the dynamic and the direction of this damn show. And I'm surprised, and I said it last night, that they've already been approved for another season, given the ratings that you guys have pushed out this season. I would think that your focus would be on how to change the direction and the storylines and even some of the cast. You might need to switch out some cast. Trish and Ken, they can go. They give nothing. They've already publicly said that they're just trying to get this money, that they're going to say and do whatever they need to do to get this check. So they've already put that out there. They've already been lying in terms of their storyline. We already peeped that. Kim and Maurice, they can go. They're not really sharing nothing. I mean, thank y'all. Y'all gonna put the little DUI on there. We already know about that. Content creators already talked about it and blasted it. We don't really give a fuck no more on that. Y'all don't bring nothing to the show, Kimmy and Maurice. Thank y'all for being on the show when it began, but y'all ain't gave nothing since then. Thank y'all for sharing y'all wedding, but you only did that for storyline purposes, okay? Because y'all, how long Kimmy and Maurice together prior to them being on Love, Marriage Huntsville? You could have been married, Kimmy. What, 8 years? I think they were together like 8 years prior to them being on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But you guys wait until y'all get on the show and all of a sudden, Maurice, you got wedding bells in your spirit. All of a sudden, after 8 years of dating Kimmy, you finally decide once y'all get on this show, you need a real legit storyline. So all of a sudden now y'all planning for this wedding on this yacht that we know. And I said before, that OWN paid for because y'all ain't had no money. Maurice, you already put out there your credit score was barely 100. So you won't fix no credit. We can already go back to the damn comments for your credit 1 or credit none, where the people in your comments were saying that their shit ain't getting fixed, their credit ain't being fixed, and all this other stuff. All right. So this is a hot damn mess, though. Shout out to Mel, though. Shout out to Mel. Carlos with his messy ass. He definitely made a point to try to point Melody out and to definitely come for her friend Shanita, when I feel like Shanita pretty much made that episode. When she called Tisha's ass out, she did. And she said she didn't want to be on the fucking show. But she actually made that episode. So while you mad and trying to call her out saying she was out of line, Carlos, you might want to send her a little checkup over there. And you might want to send her a card to thank her for actually helping your show. Because everybody said maybe Shanita need to be a permanent cast member after this episode, child. Because what's been given prior to that was just not given. So maybe you want to send her a little checkup over there while you talking shit about Shanita and how you feel so sad about how she came for Tisha and called her out when Tisha's supposed to be an OG on the show. And Tisha ain't really done too much either. Tisha's been getting in everybody else's business just like her husband and running to the damn, what was it? Running to the damn cameras, child. Trying to have her little moment sitting up there beside Marceau. Confessionals. They stay in the confessionals trying to get all that camera time because they know they ain't got shit else to talk about. Stay in somebody else's business. Now Marceau has made it his business to talk about Trish and Ken's relationship with Marquez. That's their storyline now. That's their storyline now. Kim and Maurice, what is y'all storyline? You don't have one. See, that's what I'm talking about. How are they able to stay on this show with no storyline, Carlos? See, that's what you need to be focused on. Why you trying to be calling somebody else out for getting called out? Tisha ass should have been called out. You didn't have a problem calling her out in season 1 when you told her she don't get her shit together and come out of her shell that you gonna let her go. You didn't have a problem with that then. So now that somebody tell her on the show that she on the bullshit and she ain't no good friend, all of a sudden you and your feelings? Okay. She need to be told that. She ain't never been a friend to nobody. Her own damn cousin who ain't here no more, she want a good friend to her. When she was only trying to tell her sorry ass husband was running around cheating on her ass. And still doing it, and Kiki ain't even here no more. So you can't blame Kiki for that. Rest in peace to her. You can't even blame her for that no more. Everybody and their mama tried to tell your ass. But anywho and anyway, let's move on, child. Melody Cherie, honey, she did reveal that she is getting ready to pull out that red phone, honey. Y'all know what be in that red phone. Melody got all the receipts, honey. That's where all the receipts reside, in that red phone, baby. So Melody says, honey, that she will be, the red phone will be coming out today, honey, and people been playing on her top and in her face. So now she is getting ready to pull that phone out and reveal some stuff and put some people in their place, honey. So she's going to be going live today, I think on TikTok, to let the people know to stop playing with her, okay? She's tired of the people running their mouth about her. They dragging her very royally, honey, over there on Facebook as well, because I saw the comments. I said, these hoes over here is just crazy. Y'all ain't got shit else to do. Y'all are so invested in somebody who ain't even thinking about you. Y'all can't even sleep at night from up typing, honey, about somebody that ain't even thinking about you. That's how you know when you're obsessed of somebody. That's how you know when you're obsessed with somebody, when you got to type these long ass posts and you got to post and put that person picture up there, and say all kind of crazy shit about them, about some shit that ain't even correct. First of all, half of the shit you say in your post ain't even true. You just add the shit in there to make it sound good and to make it sound a little bit more crazy, so that when people read it, they be like, oh wow, really? Just stupid. Just stupid. So she is going to be going live, you guys, probably to clear up some of that mess with Carlos and to call some other people out. She might throw Destiny in there. I don't know. But we do know when she say she pulling out that red phone, in which we know when we see that at the reunion, I already know it's about to go down. They're saying that the reunion, while we talking about the reunion, is going to be really, really good, y'all. That a lot of people going to be getting exposed. It's going to be some shit going on at the reunion. I think they're getting ready to start filming the reunion as well, because they're really much so at the tail end of the finale of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So they're getting ready to start filming the reunion here soon. And I'm hearing the reunion is going to really, really be very much so where the reunion is probably going to be the highest rated show or episode rather than the whole damn season. Because y'all know that's when everything comes out, at the reunion. Y'all know that, okay? So we're going to see what it's giving. As I get updates, I will definitely give you guys updates as well. So she's definitely going to be spilling some tea. So stay tuned for that. I think she, this girl trip has triggered her. With everything that's going on and how everybody's kind of talking about it and dissecting it. So it's only fair that she gives her take on it and that she lets everybody know what really, really happened. I mean, because there are three sides to, it's three sides to every damn story. So Carlos, you told yours. Heavenly, you told yours. And now it's time for her to go ahead and tell hers. So don't nobody feel no type of way when she pull out that damn phone and show the receipts on all the shit that everybody's been saying about her. So she has every right to defend herself, and I'm all here for it, okay? But that is our show for the morning, child. I don't know if there's an accident or something up here. We just kind of like scooting along here. Now it's giving it, my ass might not be in the office too long today. I might be going home because I ain't feeling this shit today already, and I ain't even got there. But yeah, so that is our show for the morning. Thank y'all for being here. All the content creators. Tyra, thank you so much for being here. Linda Gamble, KBR, and Belle Wilson, thank y'all for doing such an awesome job in the chat for me, keeping the trolling down. Thank you so much for all the content creators that are here as well. You guys know who you are. Messy Hoes Atlanta, Girlfriend Chronicles, Deary Talk Show, Truth TV Podcast, Love Seen Heard. Did I name everybody? Did I say Aries Girl Podcast? Chronicles of Kim K. Thank you for being here. I see you, girl. I see you. Any other content creators? And that was just right off the top of my head because those are my usuals that are here, okay? Of course, all my Caramellians, y'all know I love y'all down. Thank y'all for being here as well, for spending your morning with me, all right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will have a pop-in today, so I'll see you guys later on for that. So do not forget to like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you've not done so, okay? I will see you guys later. Y'all enjoy your hump day. And until next time, goodbye.